Hello everyone, welcome back. We've got, empty it out, another half kilo coin shop random world coins pile to go through today. We will get started. As always, we'll try and get through them, but make sure you see as many of the exciting coins that we find as possible. As always as well, we will have a recycle, get rid of pile, we will have a keepers pile for the collection, and we'll have a valuable or silver coins in this pile as well. Straight off, I'm going to pick these two out. This I am unsure of. That looks like Victoria. If we hold those two up together, that looks like Victoria, but it is very, very worn, but also very, very silvery looking. So I'm going to put that in the keepers pile just because on the off chance that that might have some silver content in it. It is unusual. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's a good size. So if we held it next to this, which is a 1 cent, New Brunswick, 1861, which I am guessing is kind of halfpenny size, I would have said, Victorian halfpenny size. It's quite big. So that is 2 keepers for me, starting off, which is a very good start. We've had one of these before, these Portuguese with the little compass on the back. That'll be in our recycle pile. CCCP, we've had a few of these as well. Conique, 20 Coniques, however you pronounce that. South Africa, 1971. We've had a few of those. I think we've had a couple of South African coins recently. What's this? 2.5 cent from the Netherlands, 929. I was only saying it in the one of the last videos. I keep getting loads of really boring Dutch Netherlands coins, and I wanted to see some of the older ones, and here one pops up at 2.5 cent. That is a nice coin. Why don't you go back to making them like that? Although you use the euro, so it doesn't really matter anymore. But hey, you did have some nice coins at one point. Fab. What's this one? There's a fair few old ones in this. This is a good little mix. 5 centésimos, 1867. I can't really make that out, what that says. It's a bit battered. Italy, an Italian coin. There you go. Old school Italian. There's some proper old ones mixed in here. That is Britannia. And that is George. Who is that? I'm terrible at remembering which George is which. Is that George II? That's nice though. That's like a halfpenny, I think, size-wise. Halfpenny. I'm guessing George II. George the 1st or 2nd, maybe. But I can't see a date on that. But that is cool. We've started some real oldie coins here, which is nice to see. 1909 as well. Belgium, 25 cents. I'm going to put that in the keepers because so many old coins did have bits of silver in, and every country is different. There's 10 Reichspfennig from 1924. The wheat chiefs on it. So between the war years, that's quite cool. What else have we got here then? That is another type of Arabic coin, but quite a nice looker. Keep hold of that. I couldn't tell you where that's from. 50 centavos from Portugal, 928. Again, some of these they don't look like they're silver, but I'm going to put them there and do a bit more research. 5 pesetas, another 5 pesetas. España, 1997. Proper mixed bag in here today. There's another oldish looking. Whoop. That's George III. Very battered looking George III. But there's a proper old mix in here. George V, 1 penny from Nigeria, British West Africa, 1911. It's a cool coin. I don't think I've had one of them that I can remember before. There's a Belgian, very messy franc made of cheap materials. Italia 5, 1955. Republic of Italia. Oh, that's cool. This is a Greek coin. 1926. Miapaxa. That's like that very old school Greek coins, isn't it? Ancient Greek style coins. I'm going to keep this. It's quite a cool coin. 1926. I don't know if there'll be any silver in it, but we will find out. It's another one of those Belgian francs. Very messy, kind of battered coin. 10 centavos. What's this? That's funny. Nice little shape. We've had a couple of them before. Like Singapore, Malaysia kind of direction, maybe. There's another older one. Santama. Granos. We had one of these before. A lion on the back. Don't know. Belgian, maybe. And this is a bit battered as well. 10 cents. 1941, so it's a war year coin. Netherlands. So 1941 in the Netherlands. So is that a occupier coin? I don't know. I'm going to put that in the keepers. 1941. I would assume. I'm not sure what year the Nazis occupied the Netherlands, but that could be a war year from the Netherlands when they were occupied. That's a Belgian coin from 1934. That's quite cool. I might keep that as well. Interesting. Got some good keepers so far. It's another one of those from kind of Arabic-y kind of writing on it. What we've got here, 5 cents from the Netherlands. Interesting. What year was that? These horrible kind of cheap coins. Is that a 42 on the 1942? So you've got the 19 at the top and the 42 at the bottom, 5 cents. So again, probably a war year one, so it's like cheap metal. But that's quite cool. I'm going to keep that. See if I can get a whole collection of all the war years. This is a Franco. España 1941. That feels like aluminium. It's very light. But I like a war year coin. We will keep them. Spanish. So is that Spanish Civil War going on maybe? Don't know. 400 rice 1938 from Brazil. Reyes. We've got here, that's a 1 cent, but that is a steel cent because it's not copper. Apologies, I've had to do this in 2 halves because I just ran out of space on the camera. So it cut off. 10 cents, 941, we'll have to be quick. Italy, another Italian one. There's some oldish coins in here, I like it. It's different. What we got here? George III. With a shield on the back. So that's not a penny. So that must be, I don't know, like a half crown, but a fake half crown because it's made of copper, like brass, very yellowy metal. So that must be washed with silver or silver paint to try and fool people into seeing it was a half crown, I assume. So that's quite cool. That's like a contemporary forgery. It's got a drill where probably someone's checked it and then realised and they've thrown away that forgery. That is cool. 1945 España. 1943 5 francs from Belgium. Another war era one. That's another little 5p from Ireland. Cool. España. Oh, we've done those ones. That one in there. What's this one? Government of Cyprus, 1955, 5 mils. And it's got Queen Elizabeth II on the back. That's like mint condition, that coin is. That's really nice. That's a keeper for me. To last from 1955 to now. 1950, another one of those kind of Arabic type coins. Tiny little 1 cent. That's really small. From Singapore, we've had a couple of them, I think. Some more pesetas. Another Irish 5p. Oh, that's different. That's not a coin. It's a little star sign. Pisces and Virgo. So maybe it was like a little love token. Your star sign on one side, your partner's star sign on the other. Pisces and Virgo. Or were you on the cusp of both? So it was there to bring you luck. It's not silver though from the look of the metal. Just like a cheap touristy type thing. Hong Kong painted. $9.96, $1. I've had another that was painted before, and I don't know why. Interesting. Either that or I've picked up a bag that I've already filmed, which I don't think I have because there's a few in here that are interesting. 1 franc 1940s from Belgium. That's Victoria. 1/4 Anna from India, 1897. Nice Indian coin. Keeper. I'll spread these over a bit. 1965 Soviet era coin. Interesting. I'll have to get rid of go through these quick because I don't know how much memory I've got left. 1806, so that's another George. Very battered. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there we go. 1 cent Canada, 1918. Interesting. Singapore, 1991. 10 cents. Got a couple of them now, I think. Leopold, 5 cents from Belgium. Battered. Republic of Italy, very light coin, that one. Another one of those Belgian 5. 20 centavos. 1897 from Argentina. It's interesting. That's quite cool. I'm going to keep that one. Maybe silver? Possibly, don't know. Doesn't. It's got that look where there might be a bit in. We'll have a research. 1943, 15 con. Oh, that's a striking coin, isn't it? From the Soviet areas. We've got here 10 somethings. No, that's very battered. I can't tell that one. We've got another farthing of some sorts. Yeah, Victoria farthing, 1838. Interesting. Helvetica, 925. Oh, that one's cool. Palestine, 1927. 1 mil. Interesting. I don't think I've got any Palestinian coins before. That's quite funky. I'm going to keep that one. That's in the keeper pile. 25 pesetas, 15 conic, CCCP. Had a couple of those types before, I think. 10 cent. Belgium, 1903. Any silver in that? Anyone? 10 cents. It's worth exploring. 5 Reich. Did that say 5 Reich? Reich Pfennig, is it? It's a bit battered. Oh, wow, look, it's another one of those Nazi coins. 941. Deutschreich. That is an interesting coin. So it's like similar. I had one in another video where it was really battered. You couldn't really tell. You could just make out the little swastika on it. But interesting that that's in there. That's another one of those Greek type coins. Quite cool. The rifles on it. Keeper. A big O. And then very wiped. But another one of those coins that's silvery looking. But I don't know. It's probably Cooper nickel. Oh. That's very shiny. 1790. This is one of those gaming tokens, but it might be a modern replica because it's very sharp, that is, detail-wise. George III, Spade Guinea, did they call them? Because they look like gold-coloured, but they use them for, like, gambling and different games, things like that. But they're quite cool. Sometimes you get them with, like, advertising on them as well, but I think they reproduced loads later on, much later than the actual date they suggest. Is that another French coin, is it? Is that Napoleon III? Yeah, one of those French. 5, another Russian coin, the CCCP, or Soviet era, Soviet bloc countries. What's that one? 5 centimes. Leopold, so that must be Belgium. It's quite cool. What have we got in here? It's like a ground animal from Australia. There's another one. What's this? Another Reichs. There's a few of these Nazi coins coming in here. So I wonder if somebody was in... Because there's a few older coins in here. So I wonder if this was somebody who was actually in the war and they collected a few of these coins from different countries. Because there's quite a few war era coins in here. 25 cents, 1943. Netherlands. There's another French coin from... 1856. So yeah, I wonder if this was somebody who was actually in Europe quite a bit, or even in Europe during the war, and they collected quite a few of these, because you've kind of got a few Soviet bloc countries, which maybe they managed to connect after if they're in the army. This one from Malta. This is one of those little Singapore 1 cents. Nice little shiny coin. We've had a few of them. Is that the same steel penny again, or is that another one? I might have just pulled that out the pile on accident. A little Lincoln steel penny. That is a halfpenny. British halfpenny. That is completely wiped. 2 pesetas maybe. Can't see much else on that. 1930 Belgium. 10 centimes or centimos. 1996 Singapore. 20. Is this a custom somewhere? Look, it's got like red on it. Were some of these coloured, or did people colour them themselves for a reason? How did that? Some of those Hong Kong ones that were coloured as well. Island of Ora. Conan Islands. Konunga, 1940. Keep them. I've had a few of those island ones, and I need to look them up because I don't know what they are or where they're from. 100 pesetas. There's like that pound coin style Spanish. Italia, 1940. There we go. Is that Mussolini? Original Tash, possibly. Keep that one. What we got here? Argentina, 1942. 10 centavos. There we go. And I'm going to have to end the video here because I keep running out of memory. So we'll just have a quick look at these two and then we'll finish it there. So we've got 10 centimes, 1921 from France. And no machine, good for free play. There we go, a little token of some sort. There's a couple of coins left. I'm going to have to leave it there because my memory keeps running out and cutting the videos off. I will delete a load of things and we'll add the final. There's probably 20 coins left. I'll add them into the next bag that we go through. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and appreciate all your support. Let me know interesting coins that you've seen in here. Interesting mix here. We've got a few Nazi coins, got a few Argentinian coins. Who knows who this belonged to? It could have been somebody who was in the army. They've travelled across Europe during the war. They've collected lots of different things, and then they might have been posted elsewhere around the world after the war as well. So this video, apologies, bit of a mismatch. I've had nightmare with some of the recording, but we will be back and we'll be hunting for more coins very soon. Thanks for watching and catch you on the next one.